Hello, students. It's dictation time. Your test will be based on the book that we are reading in class. Number the Stars. The test will be based on Chapter 1, Page 1. So I will be picking some of these words here. You're going to need to prepare your page this way. But first I'll read you this paper that I prepared. Dictation time. Dictations are a great way to learn. We will correct this test as soon as we are done, so you can learn right away. Get ready. You will need a loose leaf piece of paper, a pencil to write the test, an eraser in case you need it, and a pen to correct right after. Write neatly and only use capital letters for words that require them. Be careful. You will lose points if you put capital letters where they don't belong. You will be graded on how well you follow instructions. That's competency 2, demonstrate understanding. So listen carefully. Remember the class rule. Don't prevent others from learning. Don't talk during the test or during the correction of the test. And at the end, don't forget to put an X for wrong and a check for right when we correct. Now it's time for you to prepare your paper. I want you to write your name here on the top left, your first name and your last name. That is your family name. Here you write the date in English. Up here, in the first circle, you write your class number. Here, make another fairly large circle and write your student number. Next, you're going to write the title. Dictation words from the novel Number the Stars. Dictation words from the novel Number the Stars. Chapter 1, Page 1. When you're done, you're going to write the numbers 1 to 20 in 2 columns, like this. Number 1 to 20. First column has 10. The second column has another 10. Don't forget to skip lines so you'll have room to put your corrections here. You will need to correct here and here if you have any mistakes. At the bottom, make a square. See, it takes the place of 3 lines there. And make a line through it this way and write the number 20 at the bottom. Your page should look like this. Let's get ready for the test. I will repeat each word at least twice. If you're having trouble, just move on to the next one as quickly as you can and just skip one. Don't get worried if you miss one word. It's okay. Here we go. The first word is, oh, there's a mark there. The first word is the word I'll. I'll, as in I will, except it's the contraction of I will. So it's I'll. The contraction of I will. I'll. As in, I'll race you to the corner, Ellen. Which is actually going to be our sentence. I'll race you to the corner, Ellen. So the first word is I'll. Word number 2 is race. race. Number 3 is you. You. 2. 2. Now remember, there are several ways to spell the word to, but you're going to write it as if it's in the sentence. I'll race you to the corner, Ellen. Okay, so now we're on number 5 is the. That's a pretty easy word. 6, corner. Corner. Number 7, Ellen. Next we have the pronoun I. The pronoun I. Number 9, can't. Can't. Can't is the contraction of cannot. Can't. 10, legs. Legs, as in one leg but plural, so 2 legs. Legs. Number 11, aren't. Aren't. And aren't is a contraction of are not. Aren't. Remember, when there's a contraction, there's an apostrophe. Aren't. 12, walk. Walk. 13, people. People. Number 14 and 15 are the descriptions of the 2 girls. One is stocky and one is lanky. So number 14 is stocky. Stocky. And that's the description for Ellen. Lanky. Lanky. And that's the description for Anne-Marie. Number 16, it's a day of the week. It's Friday. Friday. Number 17, was. Was. 18, books. Books. 19, shoulders. 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 20, hesitated. 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 Great. Fantastic. You've just completed the test. Now you need to change and get a colored marker or pen. Could be a red pen or a blue pen. The important thing is that you get rid of your pencil and your eraser. Put that away so we can't see them anymore. I'm going to take this test away. I'm going to give you the one with the correct answers. Now let's look it over. Remember, if you made a mistake, I want you to write the correct spelling here. And also, don't forget to put an X for wrong and a check for right when we correct. All right, so no bravos all over your page. That's just for French culture. In English, we put X's for wrong and a check for right. So hopefully you had your name here and you had the date. And the date should have a capital letter for the month. If you didn't do that, correct it now. Let's go on to correct. Number 1 is I'll. That's a contraction for I will. And remember that I will and I'll always have a capital I. You see here, it's right there. I'll race you to the corner, Ellen. So the words are I'll race you to the corner, Ellen. All right, let's correct the next ones. Number 8 was I, and it's a pronoun I, so it must have a capital letter. And number 9 is can't. Can't. Just want to emphasize actually again number 8. You always write this word with a capital letter. It's never a small I. Even in the middle of a sentence. Always a capital letter. Can't is a contraction for cannot. Can't, don't forget your apostrophe, replaces the letter O here. Number 10 is legs. L-E-G-S. Let's move on to number 11. Aren't. Do you know what the apostrophe replaces here? Which letter? That's right. It replaces the letter O. Aren't, as in are not. Aren't. Next word is walk. W-A-L-K. 13, people. P-E-O-P-L-E. Here are the 2 descriptions of the girls. Let's see if we can find them in the book here. Can you see them anywhere? The descriptions of the girls, you see here? Here is stocky, stocky, and lanky, lanky. See them? All right. Let's continue here. 16 is Friday. It must have a capital letter. All the days of the week and the months of the year in English have capital letters. Number 17 was W-A-S. 18, books. Books with an S. That was plural. And so was shoulders. That was also plural. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R-S. Number 20 is hesitated. H-E-S-I-T-A-T-E-D. Hesitated. Okay. Now it's time to write the total on the line here inside this square. If you got 17 right, you put 17. If you got 12, you put 12. You count your check marks. Don't count your X's, you count your check marks. Congratulations, guys. You just completed the test. Now I want to collect these tests from you. I'd like to collect them according to the class and your student number. So if you are number 1, you will give your test first, then number 2 and 3, and so on, so that I can have them in order in my pile. I hope you had fun doing this little test. And remember, if you had some trouble, that's okay. You can just practice by watching this video again or paying attention when you read. Always read by paying attention to the words so you'll learn how to spell them. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye for now.